Today I learn vocabulary word. Level C, lesson 10. Let's go. Hello everybody, welcome back to reading for vocabulary word. Hey, do you like robots? If you do, that's great because that's the topic of lesson 10. We're going to talk about robots, workers of the year. What we're going to focus on learning about robots and thinking about different kinds of robots and different things that robots can do. Yeah, robots are really intelligent things that can help us in our job a lot. And they're workers by year and they can help us to do a lot of things that people can't even do. Oh, look at those working robots. This is a kind of a confusing picture, isn't it? What is it? It looks here something maybe out of Matrix. I don't know, but here is a really big and frustrates machines. This is a machine, right? And this is also pretty hard to think about which part is which part, right? It is a machinery. We say machinery, and these are actually what kind of machines? They are robots. They're in a factory. And they build things like cars or big pieces of things that we use. So this is a factory, and these are lots of machinery, and there's many robots in a factory. Okay, let's begin with our lessons today. Our first one, okay, that's not too bad. A mistake. A mistake. What is another word for mistake? We said an error. Error. That's the little hand roll here because you have the two R's. Error. Errors. An error is a mistake. If you make a mistake, you make an error. Right? Here I have is a girl. She's skiing. I hope it doesn't hurt her, right? She's falling, okay? Or next one, a person who has something. Well, this woman, she has, have you been to a coffee shop or to stores? Many times, the person behind the counter or in the stores is a person who has those things. They are the owners. Sometimes they're the owner of the store or the owner of the buildings or the owner of the coffee shop or restaurant, whatever. The person who owns the place, that is the owner. They're not always the owner. Sometimes they're the worker, right? But somebody who has something. Do you have anything? If you have something like a book, bag, or pencils, you're the owner of those school supplies, right? You're the owner. You are the owner of your bag or pencils, your books, right? Or your toys, your video game. You're the owner because you have it. Okay? Next one. Something made by people do work. That's a abstractor. Something made by people to do work. We said machine. Well, people in factories such as that, they can't do all the jobs by themselves. They will make out the machines, right? Machines like those robots or many other machines to do work in an automatically way. Right? Of course, in the modern lives, it's very easy because we have machines that do our work. A car is a machine that does our work. We don't have to walk, right? Walking is work, right? But we can ride. So the machine does our work for us. The next one. Something that helps to solve our problems. Oh, this is like a detective, right? A detective is looking for something that helps to solve problems. You guys know Sherlock Holmes? Do you know Sherlock Holmes? I'm sure you know Sherlock Holmes. It's a very famous detective in British. Sherlock Holmes is a guy who is really powerful. He's a detective. The detective goes to the scene of a crime and he looks with a magnifying glass. He tries to find information that will help him solve a problem. What do we call those little pieces of information? We say those clues. A clue. And if you have many, usually you have many clues, right? Detective looks for a lot of clues at the scenes of a crime. Maybe not one, but maybe there are several fingerprints. Maybe old clothes. Oh, I wonder what happened, right? But these are clues. Clues to help us solve a well, something who did something, okay? Next one. Holiday. Oh, very nice, right? Do you want a holiday? It is time for a holiday? Maybe you think so. This is a very nice place to take a holiday. What's another word for holiday? We said vacation. 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 So, actually, it's interesting. British people they say they're going on a holiday. I'm going on a holiday. But vacations in America. I'm having a vacation. So we go on holiday or go on a vacation. Go on a holiday in Brits. Go on a vacation in the United States. Okay, you can just say going on vacation. Okay, next one. Ooh, here we have. Do you know how to play tennis? Do you have a tennis coach? If a person tells someone how to do something, there's a verb for that. You're probably thinking teach, right? Teach is good, that's true, but there's another word that means the same. To tell someone how to do something. What's that word? You may not have heard before. That's the correct. But if you think about it, you have heard this word before, especially if you like movies. When people make movies, there's many actors and actresses. Where there's a person in charge who telling someone how to act, how to perform in a part. We call that a director, a movie director. A movie director because that's a person who directs the actors and actresses on how to do something. So the direct is also used when we want to say that something is telling another person how to do something. How to do something is telling another thing a person had to do something. That is the correct. And usually the correct is on the spot, right? It's telling someone how to do something. Right now, of course, you can also use teach, right? But it's a little bit different, right? Teachers usually give you knowledge, but directors, they will tell you what to do. But they're a little bit different from each other's. Our next one, ooh, here we have is a really difficult part here. They are having many parts. What do we call this part here? We say complex. It has many parts. We say complex, right? It's many different parts. It's very difficult to figure out. It's complex. Another word for complicated, right? Complicated. You can say complex or complicated. For next one. Water all around us. First part, you can see maybe it takes you days to sail across that. We said ocean. A very large sea is oceans, right? There are only a few big oceans in the world. There are only a few and they're very big, like the Cochin Atlantic Ocean and the Indian Ocean, right? We call those really big areas of waters. We call them oceans. Smaller areas are called seas, like the Mediterranean seas, the Caribbean seas, right? Those are small areas of water. Next one are short time to rest. Here we have our firefighters, right? Workers, those are workers. There are people who do work. What they can't work all the time, right? They need to take a break. We need to drink or eat something or go to the bathroom. In that case, we say break. We need to take a break. Take a break right here. Take a break. So we usually use this in expressions. Let's take a breath. Do you want to take a break? Hey everybody, it's time to take a break. So take a break. It means to stop working and to rest for a little bit, okay? Next one, having no mistake. Wow, that's a great thing. If you can throw a dart and you can hit that exactly in the center. No mistake. no error. You say it's perfect. It's having no mistake. It's just the perfect thing, right? We say it's perfect. Perfect, having no mistake. In this case, we would say it's a perfect shot. Perfect, right? On the middle, a dot is perfect. Okay? Coming to our vocabulary sections here. What do we have? Choose the word that best complete a sentence. There's something this topic is very something is very rich. The owner of this talent is very rich. You should push the button to run on this machine. I asked him to direct the project, right? I asked him to be the leader of this project, okay? That is me. Next one. I want to visit Jeju Iceland during the summer vacation. The summer holiday, right? The problem was more complex than I thought. That means the problem was more complicated than I thought. I have no clues to help me solve the problem. If we want something to help us to solve the problem, right? We need to have clues. Well, clue is a word. It's near. Well, we can just do it like that. Next, okay? I felt foolish when I make something in calculation. I felt foolish when I make an error in my calculations. If a place is hazardous, then you shouldn't go because you might get hurt. That means it's really dangerous. Well, today we've learned about vocabularies about robots. Robots are those machines that can work and do things that people can't even do. They wouldn't need a brake. They just need the energy and the battery in them to work. Well, robots are really, really, really important and brave workers that we need in the year. We shall give them that medal of worker of the year, right? Well, now it's time to say bye. But first, I want to have you daily questions. Do you love robots? I do, but not playing with robots. Well, what about you? Please tell me. Next time, say bye. See you.